Alright, nene kora ko kebertage noton nebo CELEB tugetab kondoindet en ketesiet noton nebo Emoo FM koskoleng'utab betab raini ako in kiyoe kila weekly ang nale some weeks kokabata ko ketinye guest cheterter lakini en betab raini atinye tondet kora ne mampya. Inendet ko ikonyo ketesiet nebo Emoo FM kikeyai interview lakini en betab raini kora kakiweka sikobit nyokeyai kora another interview keker kele tos une amu kimcharbunani kiro kele une counties chechoket une constituencies chechoket ak ngalekab bandab tai en constituencies chechoket eng betutab raini. Kuna Love Child Simon Arap Kirich mtoto wa nyumbani of course akomecha kubita tachin straight away asikobit ketestai tuan kibagenge ngoten nguni saitaman agenge agoi saitaman agoeng. Karibu sana mheshimiwa ngetisheni nebo Emoo FM ngalale mempia.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. Okongwe amu in kasarta age tugul ya kalenjin inyo ketisheni nebo Emoo FM inyone.
Amite kabisa.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Asame igat prorietab Kalenjin maybe goige kidogo tu angalale nye you don't need any introduction because already ulikuwa huko.
Ngainuti kegurena Marianne Kitany, MP nominee nebo UDA nebo Aldai constituency. Aldai Nandi. Amache alechi biikab Aldai oyamune, biikab Nandi, biikab Rift Valley oyamune tugul. Achame akane nebo aeng amache alechi biikab Aldai kongoi missing amu tarik 14 arawetab angwan kenyini ko kiobwa nomination ako amuan kole bunge nengwong anan chito ne mutai kopeperushani tikititab UDA eng Aldai ko Marianne Kitany. Kongoi missing ngamwa chitugul ale kongoi. Tarik 7 arawetab 8 koitu ako angen ale tot ndai imani ngane ak amache amwa ale nyoyoiwo kasit ko biikab Aldai ak biikab Nandi nyoyoiwo kasit, so tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 nitaomba kura zenu pia.
Alright, ako komakitestai ko ibwat ile isibing ngalalani agenge en agenge eng oret noton nebo Facebook streameni live en Facebook streameni live en YouTube ak imuchi kora inyoru ngalalani agenge en ketesiet noton nebo Emoo FM saitaman agenge agoi saitaman agoeng nebo koskoleng betut nebo Jumamos eng tetutiet noton nebo ibindab kasari of course agoi ne angnale kemwa ile already kai gonu some intro mangnale tos une ground angalale nye imite ground 24/7 une olombo ground lele ne Nandi
kolen kimache UDA Nandi komache biikab Kenya Kwanza amu sikobit koyai kasit arap Ruto anan our president incoming the 5th konyolu kekochin chamait kekochi kurainik as chamait sikonyor nguvu akine amu kingen kele the other side the competitors komache akichek kurainik chotok ako komache numbers in parliament lakini kingen kele biikab Rift Valley biikab Nandi biikab Aldai kokochin deputy president the numbers chotok chemoche sikomuch koyai kasini deputy president komuch koyoiwech kasini nebo bottom up komuch kokonechin rabinik chebo bottom up 50 million per 130 million per constituency and 50 billion shillings chebo bottom up sikomuch kokonech universal health care amu kimoche kebe sipitalishek kyok amakilipan ki age tugul. So we are looking forward and kimoche kiro kele kakinyoru tugucho tugul under Kenya Kwanza. Kondoiwech none other than our own son lakwenyo noto ko Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Mheshimiwa kikonin nafas biikab Aldai ko kenomineten nyegu iborchigei ngecheret noton nebo MP eng chamait noton nebo UDA ako angen ale nye ko chepyoso. I don't know whether there have been an MP again in Aldai ne chepyoso lakini angen ale ot kondamiten ko kikoik kasarian mangen ale tos inye ne imuchi imwane kosipkei ak kandoinatet nebo chepyosok maybe kotomo kot ketestai.
Netai amache ale kiyana biikab Aldai amu manifesto chikatindoi kialdechi manifesto Aldai biikab Aldai alechi nyoyochini tuguk angwan ako tuguchoto angwan tamwoe akamwoe akoi tun amwoe akayoe tuguchoto tugul. Nebo aeng kingen kele kikondochi chepyoso Aldai before ak noto amune sikiyan biikab Aldai kole kotko kindochi chepyoso Aldai akoyai kasit nekiyai ko a chepyoso akane ko amuch atech kweinikab notok nekimite akasire kot kasit nekiyai. Dr. Sally Koskei ko ki mjumbe nebo Aldai.
Yes.
from 2007 agoi 2012.
Exactly. Yeah.
Akasit nekiyai Dr. Sally Koskei agoi rani. Komoityi the current MP nganda kitindoi 5-year term. Ko our current MP ko konyor a 10-year term lakini moityi kasit nekiyai Dr. Sally Koskei. So kiiro biikab Aldai kole imuche chepyoso kasit. Ak noto amune sikoyan ang kasini. But more importantly ko manifesto chi kwaldechi akalechi nyoyoiwo kasit noto.
All right.
Manifesto chutok chutugul ko kibunu magutikab biikab Aldai. Kika kotomo atau campaign ko kikasib awe ground korok akase biik kole moche ne. Atya amande ground nya analysis aro kole tos amuch tugucho tugul chamwoe. Ak aweksei ground anyun boe campaign ko kianai ale tugucho tugul chemwoe biikab Aldai ako chotok chekiande koek 4 agenda items under my manifesto komukakse ako agoi ayai tugul within the 5-year period.
Alright, ako in ang nale manye gene miten race ita ang nale miten biik chechang che miten race miten chebo ngalekab independent. I don't know, is it a challenge to you to sigari le in gogonin na run of independent?
In kitinda atindai 5 competitors. Agenge ko nebo Kano. Nebo Engo, nebo Azimio. So both of them Kano again the Azimio, both of them go me Azimio.
Yes.
Then atindai 2 other independents, so which again the independents go the immediate the current MP at the 5th one Kwane.
Yes.
So giroing all those candidates ko mamini ko mga katugul nitindo sera.
Yes.
Tugul ko mwoe ku the current MP ko len ya tesetai kasit ko kasit nenyu tesetai ko ngiro notok mamangu sera kelen ati kole nyoe ni ang ni ane ko Marianne ko kwamwochi biikab Aldai kole netai kasisiek chikata Dr. Sally Koskei nyikiwongu amu chang projects chikakiyai akemeto ko hanging chang buildings chikakitech amaboisie rani chemite Kobujoi for example headquarters amaboisie rani nyikiwongu chotok kot kihakikishan kole kakeboisie. Kasisiek chikakotoi ako tesetai nguni under the regime nebo Honorable Serem, the current member of parliament.
Yes.
Amoche alechi biikab Aldai nyawongu chotok tugul ak hakikishan kole kakobois chang projects chikoketo ako amoche alechi biikab mengikab lemite those projects kole nyiketesetai kot ketar amu mite the current budget ako budgeted for those current those projects. Then amoche amwochi mengikab Aldai kora kole anyotau chechuket akine. Ak chechuk ko lasma kehakikishan kele makomi sukulitab ngatatek.
Yes.
Not a single one. By the time keite 5 years of this time, by 2027, ko makomi sukulitab ngatatek Aldai. By 2027, ko kaketau universities aeng eng Aldai. Agenge eng Kaptumo, nikaketau the process affiliated to Nairobi University, ak the second one in Kobujoi. That will be a fresh project. Ak amoche amwale nyekehakikisha ni by the time ketare 5 years committed those 2 universities. Nyiketese colleges kora. Amu kimeche colleges in Aldai kitindai kityo 1 TTI. Yure Aldai Technical kimeche other colleges. Amu the number of students chemangu in Aldai ko chang. Makoi koyam kityo the institutions chiketindai. Ak kemeche kora lagok alak kobun other counties and constituencies kobwa Aldai sikeyai tuguk chekikure intercultural acceptance.
Kemwa ile mekomi sukulit age tugul nebo ngatatek. That is a promise, a very strong promise. Netungibwana warare yokinya keteb kotungitimiza.
Yes. Yes.
All right, that is a very the perfect one. Now anganale kemwa projects che kinam Sally Koskei mi projects che kinam Mheshimiwa Cornel Serem manganale ninye ko ne negere ile mayai Serem negere ile totinye yai ko inye mara some of the things mara kita ingete negere ile mara ki failen ko implement negere ile tanyo ki implemented
eng manifesto agenda nenyunet ko tuguk angwan ako tuguk choto angwan ko tuguk che mayai the current MP.
Yes.
Agenge ko ortinwek. Ortinwekab Aldai ko mi ICU nga boisie oranato kole mi ICU amu okot nguno karisiek chekiboisie ko lasima iboisie karit nebo nguvu simuch iit orit eng Aldai. Korobani kuni nguno koruitos biik taon.
Yes.
Maite ka amu maite karisiek maite pikipikisiek ka. Yachen ortinwek uche. Yachen kabisa, so notok netai nyotaune lamit noto agenge nekitindoi eng Aldai nebunu Kipsigak akoi Shamakoko ko kikiteche during Dr. Sally Koskei's time.
Yes.
That is in 2006. So kongete yotok akoi nguno tom ketech lamit age tugul. Ak ingen kele during the tenure nebo President Uhuru Kenyatta ak Dr. William Ruto, this Jubilee administration nebo 10 years, kikamwochi Kenyans kole kinyiketeche 10,000 kilometers chebo lamit in Kenya within the 10-year period. Ndakikilen kakipchei these roads equally, akikochi chitugul equally, ko every constituency tanyaru kotindo 33 kilometers. The current one nikiteche Dr. Sally Koskei ko 35 kilometers.
Yes.
So ndakikitindoi another 33 kilometers, takikoyatak Aldai. Right now ko landlocked Aldai. Kisumu ko nekit ing Aldai amu the next constituency ngerekta olibore ko Kisumu. Amitwogik chok tabendi Kisumu ngialde eng olotok, lakini mamite oret nebune Kisumu. Ngiro nguno keit Kisumu ko lazima isungukan kotit korok Kakamega sirekte Kisumu, ako Kisumu ko nekit. So kimache ortinwek cheyototin cheyotok sikobya Kisumu, koba Tindiret, koba alake Kakamega, koba alake Kapsabet direct. Sikenyoru markets chebo amitwogik chok che ala kobendi Kisumu, ala kobendi Eldoret, ala kobendi Kakamega, kobwa alak Nairobi amu, akoba alake bitanin amu akoi kenyoru access to 2 international airports.
Yes.
The first one ko Kisumu International Airport, ak the second ko Eldoret International Airport.
True. So
biik chemite oli tororo libo kaptumo komuch koib amitwogik kwa koba Eldoret. Chumi olimbore Kapsengere ak in Kembeloi Maraba those sides, komuch koib amitwogik kwa koba in Kisumu ak exporten from there.
Yes.
So kimache keyat Aldai sikobit kobwa maendeleo. The second agenda item neotindoi ko ng'alekab beek. Beek takebendi aino. Chepyosok kyok kiba aino sigikyok. Eche kibendi aino, kibendi aino lagok kyok. Akot ko makiwal notok, akot lagokab lagok kyok ko kiba aino. Kimache kewal kenyoru beek ing kurgat.
Yes.
Amu ndakikere projects chu mache koibe Kenya Kwanza chebo bottom up keyai cottage industries konyolu itindoi beek ing kurgat. Kotko mamite beek kurgat akilechin kaichop tomato sauce komakoi ichop tomato sauce chotok. So kimache beek ing kurgat sikomuch kebai tukyok, keboisie beek keamisie keyai tuguk tugul. Amu water is life. 80% of our bodies ko beek. Ko lazima komite beek chotok kurgat. That is the second agenda item. The third one ko ngalekab stimosiek. Serikali nito pa Jubilee kora in the 10 years ko kikale akoi konde kokwotinwek tugul stimosiek under last mile program.
Yes.
Amu kingen kele before the last mile program ko kitam ko kali nea kenyor stimet. Kibo the rich ichege amu kikimache ilipan maybe about 50 to 100,000 sinyoru stimet. Lakini under last mile program kumami kine lipani mwananchi.
Yes.
Lakini ngiro Aldai in terms of connectivity in last mile ko ki around 15% connectivity. Ki number 6 out of number 6 in Aldai.
Yes.
So kimache kiwegu kenyor peak stimosiek. Si agiyai kasit bottom up komite stimosiek. Because you cannot talk about manufacturing ak cottage industries.
Yes.
Komamite beek amamite stimosiek amamite ortinwek. Ak nebo angwan ko ngalekab somanet.
Yes.
Ndakikere ngalekab somanet chichoket kongete 2012 akoi ra. The 10 years kongete koteken over arap Serem akoi nguno. Ko every year ko kimite downward trend.
Yes.
Kikitau in 2012 ketindoi an average of 267 Aldai schools. That was about 144 schools.
Yes.
To this year ko our average go 233. 233 is even far below the average mark, the 250 percentage point mark. 250 out of 500. Ko igere ile lagok kyok chechang ko kikobutyo eng sukul. Ak ngobut lagok eng sukul ko kako affect the economy. Amu the same effect konyone to the economy.
Yes.
Results chebo this year for example icheke ko kitindoi lagok 13 icheke chikonyor marks above 400 marks. And then of the total 500 students out of 5,700 students chikinyor marks above 300 and above. So 500 students icheke chikanyor good secondary schools. Chuna lagok abano lagok chikonyor between 200 marks and below go about 3,700 students. 3,700 students are a very high number. In terms of transition from primary to secondary, Kogi the lowest in Aldai. Give me at 94% transition. Komite other constituencies at 100%, 99% transition.
No problem.
ko kap ko ket pikipikishek ko ya maywek kap ko chesan pool in town kuma development chaka keng yoto yo
ne problem ne ibu ngalek amune simo quality ngalek education. What could be the problem, the biggest problem?
The last time the education being Aldai 2012 kotago mi ngecheret Dr. Sally Koske and after that ako irani mami chini ki komagegi somanet ab lagok kikitindai forum aindok nikiboin mwalimuinik
yes
akile mjumbe nebo Aldai magoi ko interfere ak somanet ab lagok ab sukul alechige kandoindet konyalu ko interfere positively infrastructure chebo sukul kora konyalu kogochi infrastructure miten rabinik ab CDF chikikele ketege sukulishek kitindai more than 25 schools in Aldai chitokobo Matope mwawa lakwani wendi sukul netindo Matope wirugenda rogeng barak ame tutuinik lakwanoto kase somanet sangapi komite tutu yo nemite gelda amu infrastructure nebo sukul nekitindai ine netako poor. Number 2 kuma mite kitabushek moyame kitabushek lagok ago kitindai mjumbe nekitaka kwa Ministry of Education kuhakikishan gele kokonu Ministry of Education funding chebo free primary school kakonyor sukulishek ab Aldai adequate funding so komuch konyor kitabushek kebwa tukab mwalimuinik ngalekab mwalimuinik the current student teacher ratio 1 to 70.
Yes.
70 students for one teacher. Magoi ko muga konet ak lagok at that ratio.
Yes.
The minimum ratio ko nyalu ko 1 to 40.
1 to 40.
So nyalu kenyoru more teachers kobwa sukulishek kyok chebo Aldai. Then also the teaching environment chebo these teachers ko nyalu ko conducive. Sukulishek ab Tinderet, which is just our neighbor, ko most of them kikindechi koek hardship or sonyoru mwalimu hardship allowance ko koek more comfortable mwalimu ni choto lakini ndekipone sukulishek kyok ko makitindai hardship allowance ko next neighbor those schools in fact they share the same environment, same terrain ako matindai hardship allowance ak many other issues welfare chebo mwalimuinik chenyalu kiro ketoret these teachers sikobit kochobok welfare chechwak so koek comfortable. Kora nyalu ke interact in the leadership ak the education officials. One thing ne amache bae go the first thing gotom gele this is the process and this is what we need to do. Ketuye ak stakeholders chebo the education sector. Kianjine gele ne nyalu kai ako ne no makina ne ko kandoinde ngwong keyai sike improve education standards. Amache assurance bigab Aldai gole this average of 233 going the lowest. Kimache by next year ko gitau turnaround keweke barak. Akamache by the 5th year ko Aldai instead of being 6 out of 6 in Nandi County kebwa kot kegu number 1 out of 6. It is possible. It's possible during our time. Amune sema meeting nguno.
Alright, amasinye mwacha muge ngalale na goba ina kagetinya goba education kage tariota na korwa sikisiptenge. Tugulen tugul ko getisiet ko nebo Emoo FM kamo na lenjin embeta raini en ke bertane tai not nebo CELEB check to get up condo in the tatinye no live studio. Inendet Marianne Kitany ne inendet ko some ngejenet not nebo MP in constituency not nebo Aldai in county not nebo Nandi. Negemiten dwani mbeta raini sikobit kiro ngalek chang chetinyegen ak kandoinatet in county kandoinatet nebo constituency not itinemoche ngalale mbeta raini. So imuch iyakweche swali agetugul imuch iteb tebut agetugul imuch iteb directly amache kityo kiwe in comment section akobit iteb ki agetugul imuch iteb en koskoleng'utab betab raini asikobit in kewalun agemon kelenchin tos ne kewalun tebutyeng'ung. Kunan kora imuchi ibiru simet live kwenye ketishie noto nebo Emoo FM kama kawaida namba choket ko 0740044250 ana ko 0740044249 ana ko 0733918918 asikobit kewalun anan kekoite feedback kokone mheshimiwa feedback akine kole tos mwoe ne akobo noto. Anyway, now kakimiten ngalekab somanet. The biggest challenges nguni ko ngalekab bursaries. Most of our villages, most of our constituencies, the only problem miten ko ngalekab bursary. Moi bigala kole ma transparent. Moi bigala kole uagiunkinge. Moi bigala kole wama fair. Mangale koi Marianne Kitany ko toreton mungu yego MP nebo Aldai. Ko ne yaisi ko bitigeri le KI ko transparent ngalekab bursary.
netai kamwa akobo challenges che face in education ma basari inegei lakini basari ko neng one siding wazazi amu direct notok nyonjin loletab lakwet anan loletab sigindet ndakikere distribution chebo basari chebo Aldai ko mamite kit nekekure public participation nikeyoe sike identify kele lagok ngircho chetindo need chebo rabinik chutok rabinikab basari per annum anan ing kenyit ko 45 million shillings so ngiro 45 million shillings ing kenyit ko rabinik chechang ngepche rabinik chotok per location kitindoi 15 locations ko each location konyoru about 3 million shillings ngipche 45 million by 15 locations ko 3 million shillings ngotile kekochi each child about 10,000 shillings in terms of bursary ko kakonyor about 300 students ko ke analysis amu kikateb information kekona information about students chebo secondary school from the most needy to the least needy kelecha ngataken one example of one location Mugen location komi under Kemeloi Maraba ward so tinda Mugen location is one of the largest locations in Aldai so that large location go tinda about 1,100 students to meet the secondary and college liban the fees and out of those the needy students go about 300 so 300 ak 300 amount lagok chu kakonyor fees mekere kaketar lagok chu kaina so the issue nikikitindai ko transparency makiyoe public participation in my regime ko akoi kai tukuk chekikure public participation kainutikab lagok che needy kobunu boyab kok bunu the village itself so akoi kai public participation ak the community through leadership nebo administration nemite the current administration go chief sub chief boishekab kok ak nyumba kumi ko kai tugul with that leadership ak opinion leaders ak the villagers themselves ko konech kainutik chebo the needy students from the least from the most needy akoi the least needy atya yikakikoito rabinik chutok kinde board kenai kele lakwani nimi sukul nekile nebunu this village ko konyor siling chekile lakwani total chebo this location ko total ko this much so nyiko egu transparent ngalek yuk chebo bursary because right now yes 45 million lakini ngileni tep kole lakwet ngiro in village konyor rabinik chu ko makingen imuch inai kityo maybe 2-3 children ko lakini rabinik chu nalao kibano so that is going to be very very transparent so konyor lagok tugul secondly mite rabinikab county akichek county as bursary so together with county amu igere the unity nekitindoi between us the leaders chebo constituency ak county ko akoi kelechi county ane Marianne ko kaliban 300 students chebo fees chebo this location inye governor igona how many others keteshi the pool and finally with my foundation amu foundation anyu go focus on education acheng rabinik alak from friends chenye getoroti ge in terms of bursary for the remaining needy students if at all yes
And I must comment korok the unity nengwanget nebo kondoik chebo Nandi. I think it's one of the best. Comparing to other places, agerale the unity nebo county nebo Nandi kondoik komiten barak. Anganale mamige tule kimuche ke achieve. Ya mamiten the unity. The first thing go between governor and MPs go actually united so that ko toret.
But I'm the prefect of all of them.
You're the prefect of our monitor.
In the terms you give whip.
Whip.
Yes.
Okay.
Whip. So I'm village again school level.
Yes.
Class prefect.
Anyway, that is the best. Now, miten kitage anganale the bursary is a challenge. Lakini miten kita in scholarship. The challenge now me sing engalegab scholarship ko most of the time ko Olympic scholarship ki go chin lagokab kondoik. Go bit scholarship in counties ko most of the time ko mara manyor chita ne mingen mara ne mamuchege ago even the availability of information about scholarship kumwa bike changole very opaque yani maginyoru kwa urahisi. I don't know mangnale ya ine go MP igerile ke nyoru those opportunities and county among most of them go between counties, county and maybe the outside the country or what. Manganal tosia in any mpango na kusipkanga like scholarship.
Neta college not in foundation. This foundation is going to focus on education. So one thing this foundation exchange program.
Yes.
The exchange program between students to Aldai and students to a country like the US.
Yes.
So already quarter engagements with the state Nigure Texas in the US. So that Kenya that exchange program. Through the exchange program, our direct scholarships. Number two, the Ministry of Education itself. Go scholarships. Those scholarships ko any MP. Niga wa you end up scholarships. Many countries those scholarships.
Yes.
So amaja lechibiga baldai ami forefront akikishan gole of the scholarships Chicago Ministry of Education. Not just a small portion but a big portion of those scholarships. Among the last 10 years, scholarship. I don't think there is any. Then finally, through friendships of Japan embassy. Attended friendships with the embassies in Kenya. These embassies there are more than 200.
Yes.
So out of all those 200 embassies, if I visit 10, 15, 20 of them, and you scholarships directly in their desks. So over and above corporate social responsibility get our constituency in terms of schools development, hospital development, and all other developments. Go on in all scholarships. Go Chinese embassy. King and Gelegi go mutla go Kechangibo. Kenya, Japan, in China, for under scholarship program. To magas la kwa getul na balda ni under that scholarship program. And I got committed. Chigi mu chigo chengi ga cheke.
Yes.
Amache under my leadership Kenya those scholarships. Finally, go meet scholarships. Korachebo chigure sports scholarships. Nandi go source of champions.
Yes.
But Magibo share that source of champions to the fullest. Yes, key the source. Like in Lagok Chaka, I much korwai. Cook when your medals to track a mamichini gataret lagochata within some time.
Yes.
Kopetela, which I give like Chelimo. Chelimo comes from Nandi, she comes from Koyo, one of the wards in Aldai. Lakini, the support Niki your Chelimo after she got herself to the level she got any support. Leadership nigi mitiata ko mahiro gole tagitaro chelimo kimache getaro lagok cheu chelimo agalak. So amache ketech a training camp.
Yes.
In a place they will Nandi Rock. Nandi Rock it's
Nandi
a tourist attraction.
Yes.
A tourist attraction nigi nyoru 0 shillings. Biga balda go meet Aldai. So got a sports facility in Yata, I cross country no Walewa marathon.
Yes.
In a legage to Chumbego from Fitanina, Kage to private sector institutions to meet Kenya.
Yes.
Kago Bayunda give Aldai, Kago Tech camps in Yundaga, Kago Mitivi Rabinik tourism, Akago Kage scholarships for sports. So other than education scholarships, Kenya sports scholarships, again your exchange programs. So with that combined, away again most of our children go in the out. At next Kimache get our youth konyor passports. Agechengi gasi sek from outside. Muchanga sese chuta ageche.
Yes.
Most of these embassies kotinda gasi sek che le church ocheng bi kitinda gasi sek in our governments cheuchu. So agoya supporting a lot of our youth konyor passports.
Yes.
So go much commander ko gasi sek nyunda. Iga commander la kweta yenga engu komut ne barnywa komut chorwa na nyinet komut ngo kumang kagiat aldai kagiat ogagi gochi gasisiek lagochuto ak education as well.
Alright, ago ine amache kobit kisiptenge kidogo tu karagebe tuguk che gochini priorities in the first maybe 100 days. Anganale most of these other things it's a continuous kind of a thing nemuchi ai for a long time to achieve and manganale nene gochini priority in the first 100 days si mwaile kora suldaini agneni.
Okay, first amaja unale meet the projects that is
yes.
One of the projects go electrification.
Yes.
Up to now, ko kia gochi homesteads 574 homesteads.
Yes.
Kongete at our last year in November, ago in Guna. So that will be a project now in the first 100 days.
Yes.
I it to 1,000 homesteads. But more importantly, the first 100 days, how much I gas in 3 projects and 3 manifesto areas. The first one go Ortinwe.
Yes.
So the second tarmac road in Aldai, go within the first 100 days, go advertisement. Set it, and that is this road. Designs go complete, and this one is from Nandi Hills, Savani, Mosombor, Chipkungony, Agoigobujoy.
Yes.
It was already designed. Tenders. The only thing we need to do is revive the tender. Within the first 100 days, came it within this current financial year budget, or we get a certain budget. So I will make sure I'm giving this supplementary budget immediately.
Yes.
In that supplementary, which this road as part of the roads to meet the supplementary budget. The second issue, within the first 100 days, meet projects raisi ketar. Ago amacha focus in those projects and the third education. By the time we started the first 100 days, the strategies to give improving our education sector. Again, within the first 100 days, construction of some of the schools Madhold.
Yes.
Because I know we will have bursary funds. 100 days, 3 months. We will have bursary funds,
yes.
But not bursary, CDF money, and we can start now projects about the schools matope improving at least per ward. Me a school under my regime.
Yes.
As we finish the projects, the current MP, I get Chunda Cuba in the former MP. Yes.
Okay, asante sana. Ago ina kisa title kastana ni inye negerech live ko hamacha ko biti tebu title ne mache itebe in comment section aso ko bit kenagele ki walunde ano eng betuta raini kimiten ak Marianne Kitany na kamona leginenet ko barchinge ngecheret noto ba MP en constituency noto ba Aldai in county noto nebo Nandi ago kimichi ngala ngale ke chang eng betuta raini negitine gi wong noto lakini tugul ko tomo miten ine vijana che angnale most of the time the biggest population ko naba vijana nguni kingalale about 75% ko vijana chechota ko biriga kura manga ngorogale ko inye itinye mpango nego sipkenak vijana to sidnye mpango ne igerile ke include vijana eng leadership ne ungete Aldai
kwa analysis agobo vijana especially chigotar school chigotar college and university ngaboni in one location for example one location na ure Kaboy location kina have analysis and statistics kile cha 142 students chigotar in university ak 300 and about 24 students chigotar colleges so those total go about 500 students
yes
chigotar university ak college kigonyor higher education amatindo gases alak tugul so kwateb legegona those names chebo those students chigotar college ak university sikabit kechengi gases amun ndakigere kurani karo gasetitab yesterday changa sisi miga sisi kiba Kenya Forest Service about 200 positions out of 200 positions matos konyoru got piga Aldai 5 positions mi te ga sisi about sports Kenya matos konyoru got piga Aldai even 1 position so changa sisi it's just that kimoche database kena gele mi te ga sisi ngircho chigimuchi getarutel vijana chichok
yes
number 2 because some of the vijanas ko much kwa biashara kibaishe CDF office ke net la go to about entrepreneurship ak tenders how to fill tenders because in terms of financing those tenders ko mi rabini ga youth fund mi rabini ga women fund mi rabini ga in bottom up
yes
che interest free so good go interest free ago igonyor these vijanas that capital seed capital nenyalo so you ga gonyor tender gonyor seed capital ki net le keto gas se ko deliver ni ka go deliver an geliban geliban ko nay gole alibani code chechu aga network profit chechu keteche gile the next job ko ya chige gunota within no time ko ka go 8 millionaires
miten big chemo gole kasi kwa vijana pesa kwa wase I don't know whether it is true. Lengete chita poyon ne tinya position fulani. Kwa yatike pseudo kind of accounts and companies. Asigaro goba ishe vijana gola ane no goba vijana lakini in the real sense kigochin vijana 20% of the total amount. Magnale hiyo tabia kumwangalia ine sikobit kerilege eradicaten
kaigas koro kitau empowering these vijanas koro about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Kona vijana what entrepreneurship is all about. Kona vijana kole kasi sechu tugul chukiae kobane. Yeah. Kona vijana kole kasi sechu tugul chukiae.
Yes.
Kotoret namna gani? Amu kora amune sikobendi vijana boishek che ko amu matindo capital. With 50 billion jukikonu chebo Kenya bottom up.
Yes.
Kom interest free rabinik chotok. Kalya makinyoru access konyor kijana rabinik chotok akoyai biashara chotok akoyai those tenders icheket simat koek biik alak cheyochin those biasharas. So other than training kehakikishan kole kakonyor kora the seed capital.
Yes.
Mara nyingi kubendi vijana cho kwa amu matindo capital.
Yes.
So yikakonyor capital ko makomi haja kwa through SUDA accounts. Yeah. So a lot of this is about training. Akiborchi vijana kole inye ninyalu ienrichenge. Kimache kenyoru millionaires out of you the vijana.
Okay, mogerale chokto side kabisa takini taiko karibu muta sikobit kiwango. Namache keting kidogo takobo ngalekab temishet en county noton nebo Aldai ngale oteme kawek, oteme chai, ngale nye mpango nae koiti bichoto alafu nebo mwisho mche kubit imwache kobo Marianne Kitany Foundation kidogo tu ya.
Okay. Now, Aldai is a mainly agricultural based. Ago produce chebo chai kuma ko uli kinya. Kiko bangwenye ago beishekab chai ko mi ngweny.
Yes.
Kimache kiindech kilechi farmers koyai tuguk kekure value addition. Amu kingen kityo tradition kele kiipchini chai KTDA, kwalda KTDA on our behalf, ak mutai kokonech bonuses. Determine KTDA kole bonus chebo kenyini ko siling ata, bonus chebo kenyini ko siling ata.
Yes.
Kenya kwanza ko kochop kit nekikure minimum anan rabinik chebo mwisho kabisa chenyalu inyoru ko hi mkulima. Lakini kotet keyai value addition eng chai chuto bite chai kikure oolong tea.
Oolong tea.
Mite kikure oolong tea, green tea ak alak.
Yes.
Magichobe eng Kenya lakini mite market. So ndakiborchi farmers kele imuch ibu chai ak ichop those type of specialty teas ak ialdechi specialty companies inyoru bigger margins. So kawechu the only thing neyoe biikab Aldai ko yoe tuguk chekikure pulping.
Yes.
Cheinemu nini nebo barak ake mak ko nini kosai. Ake mak kosai. Lakini processing chebo kawechutok keyoe processing in Ruiru.
Yes.
So beit nenyoru biikab kawek ing Aldai ko between 80 ak 100 shillings.
Yes.
This year ko uni konyo beit barak to about 105 shillings.
Yes.
Lakini ndakiteche a factory in Aldai na processing agi kawe chuto from Aldai direct to the airport with Kisumu and Eldoret amu mi ortinwek chekakechop to market direct.
Yes.
Mite market China mi kila mahali in this world inge emotinwek chu ke kawek chechang.
Yes.
So ndakiibe directly kenyoru beishek cheite okot minimum 300 shillings a kilo. So from the 100 shillings chenyoru mkulima nguno to 300 shillings a kilo igere ile kakwa barak beinotok. So those are the things chenyolu kyai ake kehakikishan kele mite fertilizer che mite beit nemi ngweny. Serikali nebo Kenya kwanza kokole one of the things nenyikwae konyo kine kure subsidization of fertilizer.
Yes.
Sikele the 2000 shillings chikingen.
Yes.
Amunguna one bag of fertilizer ko 6000 shillings. Maimuch kwal mkulima. Mite crops alaka che kekole ngalda tuguk cheu nyanyek, tuguk cheu pilipilik, ndisinik ak many other crops. Kimache ketes keyai value addition on those crops.
Yes.
Ku ndisinik kimuch keyai tuguk chekikure potato crisps, banana crisps. Ako ndeyale banana crisps nguno eng supermarket ko a small nini nebo 200 grams. Kele che ndisinik angwan mut ko karibu 400 shillings. Ko ndisinik angwan mut ngakeyale eng supermarket ko 20 shillings. So kakewal 20 shillings keboishe mwaita keyai deep frying ko 400 shillings. Kimache ke introduce tuguk cheu choto ngaldai.
Maybe kidogo
sorry ngatap choto. Cheu bilibilik ko mat kyale bilibilik ko raw in market. Imuch keyai drying chebo bilibilik chutok ke crushen ak kyalda ko value addition. Ak kyaldechi market cheu India, cheu South nebo Africa. Congo ak chun amu pichotok kwame pilipili chechang. Ako kararan environments, kararan ng'ung'unyek chok chebo keyai agriculture. Kimache itepi utoma.
Kamache atebin kemwa akobo ng'alekab kawek ko makinye factory nebo kawek en Aldai.
Mamite.
Mangot komiten pango nebo imutwan investor kinyo ko seten up a factory en Aldai at least sikotoret kora biik cho konyor kasisiek o
chotok sikwamwochi biikab Aldai ale amache keibu a factory nenyikoyoe processing en Aldai kecheng an investor nenyikoyoe processing amu yekeibu factory inai ile kakenyoru kasisiek mashinishek ko kakenyoru in biik chenyikoribe mashinishek chutok ak beishekab kawek ko kakoba barak. Amu this factory akoi kechop koek coffee farmers koek shareholders akichek in this same factory. Imuch kong'ete investor kokochi some share farmers. Sikong'et ak the other share. Simutai kaalda kawek at a very good price. Kotindo the farmer akine a share of that price. One thing about kawek ko beitab kawek ko gold wendi barak ak barak year in year out. Mamite kenyit nekikonyo ng'weny beitab kawek. The other things chemite alak ko tuguk cheu gold itself. Lakini farmers chebo anan chetindo mbarenik chetindo gold ko matindo value, manyoru value. Amu nyone in Japanese, amu mite nguno Japanese, mite chumbek alake. Kinyo kole alipanin 500,000 ing mbarani. Inendet kongen kole ing mbarana konyoru gold cheite maybe $1 billion shillings. Lakini kakokochi farmer 500,000 shillings. Amu maingen farmer kole tia gold chemite mbaranoto. So kimache kemutu Ministry of Mining kotoret farmers chemite the areas chemite farm gold. So konai kole mutai nga engageni chumindet anan ngonyone investor. Ko siling ata che minimum return. Most of the time kemuch kechap kele oegu shareholders pamoja matikochi kityo mbaret kunotok. So akora community kere ortinwek chemite the areas chemi gold kotom kochopchi dispensaries ak ne ako yakabwa chumbek kobwa nyiko invest kotam koibu tuguk chekikure corporate social responsibility. Kihakikishan kele kakeib tuguchotok siko benefit the community. Chang tuguk chekemuchi keyai ak keyai tuguk chekikure value addition anan cottage industries. Nyanyek kororon nyanyek ngekol nyanyek in the lower parts of Aldai komangu komie akot ngwek herbs. Kiame ngwek chebo traditional vegetables nowadays akot in Nairobi nitok ni ak keyae exports. So ndaki encourage ni farmers ko grow in those crops ak atya kekochi market kechengchi market ko inyere ile nyoru farmers rabinik chotok chakimwa en Kenya Kwanza kele kimache bottom up. Ane ko mjumbe akoi hakikishan kole kakenyoru market chuto chebo these crops chebo these wananchi amu echek as MPs anan ko leaders kenyoru opportunity kemande sang. Yemande sang ko memande kityo ibi yai activity nekakiyokten anan nekayokten parliament iro kole tos itoret ne biikab Aldai anan biikab your constituency. So chotok chebo aya amu tindoi that opportunity amu kakono lesionit biikab Aldai are represented. Ingalekab foundation nenyunet ko kikamwa ale this foundation ko yoiwo ngalekab education. Amache ko support in this manifesto nenyun an agenda nenyun nebo angwan nebo education.
Kitau foundation. Kimi foundation before even anakoitau.
Acha kitau last year.
Okay.
Kitau last year amu kyangen ale awendi into public office ak amache atoret society. Ko foundation ko kararan amu a channel nenyorune rabinik anan ko resources chebunu nje ak inyiboisie itorete biik. So amache ko complement this foundation kasit nenyoyochini biikab Aldai specifically ko ngalekab exchange program. Kere ko so succeed in this thing nekekure exchange program chekimuti lagok kongete Aldai koba Texas ak kobwa kongete Texas akoi yu ko lazima keliponji lagok chotok transport. Lazima keliponji accommodation. Lazima keliponji tuguchotok tugul. Amache koyai foundation tuguchotok tugul changimwoe. Kimache kora lagok kyok koba sukul. School fees ke complement rabinik chebunu CDF as bursary ak chebunu county as bursary. Koba is kora foundation. Angen ale atindoi choronok chechang ako these friends are going to support me in this foundation. So with this foundation get growing but ke hakikishan gele by the time get 5 years ko chang lagok chak chikonyor exchange program kakonyor scholarships through this foundation outside the scholarships chebwane directly through ministries ak kakonyor kora opportunity konyor bursary sikotoret ke lagochutok because at the end of the day kimache a better Aldai an educated Aldai. Amu ye educated Aldai ingen le kakonyo barak the economy nebo the area.
Alright, ako negit kakiwangunote en kaskalngutab etab raini tetutiet noton nebo CELEB check tugetab kondoindet nekimiten Daniel Levi studio ak Marianne Kitany nenendet kosome ngecheret noton nebo MP noton nebo Aldai en kaskalngutab etab raini. Lakini akot komakigesu ko atesetab watun alenjin kot komi tebut age tugul imuchi iteb wikit yo comment section akobit imwochi ilenjech ne nemoche inai ne nemoche itebe inendet en kaskalngutab etab raini asikobit kowalwech inendet akomwoi kole une isibi ngalalan agenge en social media tugul chebo ketesiet noton nebo Emoo FM, Facebook, isibi kora en oret noton nebo YouTube ak inyoru kora live en radio noton nebo ketesiet noton nebo Emoo FM tetutiet nebo ibindab kasari. Now mheshimiwa ngale kakigesunot lakini nekolokunti nafasi amun en heshima neo nekenyon akoi ketesiet nebo Emoo FM ke ngololwech ngale manetai, it is the second time ako nakurin inyone amache kityo ko nafas ingololji biguk chebo Aldai. Ngololji bik che kasich en kaskalngutab etab raini chebo Aldai ak ingololji vijana chebo emet nebo Kenya.
Bikab Aldai amache amwawa kalecho ongetoret Arap Ruto, ongetoret William Ruto konyor ngecheranit ang yon nebo Kenya Kwanza ak ikochi Arap Ruto karik chemoche. Ngikochi wajumbe, ngikochi MCAs, ngikochi governors, women rep ak senators chebunu UDA. Amu manifesto nebo bikab Kenya Kwanza kotoretech echek bikab wana hustlers anan the hustlers ko chang ki chang ki majority ki chang in pyramid, the bottom of the pyramid kimoche kebwa barak kenyoru rabinik konyor ak ichek chumi barak ketestai chitugul obo barak ko testai uchumi nenyo kimiten kuna uchumi nenyo nemi ngweny kabisa. Imuchi inyoru chito nematindoi akot silingit agenge eng lolenyi ako kila kitu nguno ko koek rabinik. Okot biik chemenye village olikinye kitam kelen tai imite village inyoru amitwogik, lakini nguno okot inyoru chego ko kokouit makou olikinye komengekitu mbarenik kokechangaitu amamite kasisiek. Eng vijana amache keyai kasit tugul, vijana chekimuchi kenyoru kasisiek amache ahakikishan kole opportunities chemite nganda few opportunities kakonyor biikab Aldai those opportunities ak chima maimuch konyor opportunities anan cheimuchi kwai biashara under entrepreneurship ongei biashara tugul amite available amu kia youth akane at 18 ko kiatindoi rabinik my first million ko kiameken at 18 amache akane a encourage na kabarwa oret alechok kimuch keyai biashara ak kimuch kenyoru rabinik at whatever age we are in. The only thing nekimache ko kimache a positive attitude, positive mind. Nya go na training chebo entrepreneurship, kimutu experts chemi industry, nyugo netech atake cheng opportunities tugul. Ako those opportunities komite every newspaper ndeyote rani komite kasisiek chekakiyai tenders, mite kasisiek chekakiyai ne ke encourage na o applying those tenders amu kaonai kole minimum requirements kone. In terms of capital, kecheng capital akangen ale ikinyoru free or interest free capital cheimuch ketoreteke. Ako that interest free capital kobunu government bunu Kenya Kwanza. Ongerib serkalini, ongikochi serkalinito nyone nafas koyoiwech kasinito aketurn up in large numbers, especially the youth and the women. Ongeturn up in large numbers ake encouraging our men kobwa akichek in large numbers. Sige supporten Arap Ruto ake supporten Kenya Kwanza, ke supporten chama inye sikomuch kokonech these benefits. Asante sana.
Mheshimiwa kongoi. Agoi tetakat kora ketesiet nebo Emoo FM.
Thank you.
Every day.
Thank you very
kongoi
much.
Missing. Kongoi missing noto ko mheshimiwa minendet ko Marianne Kitany kakimiten tuan en kaskalngutab etab raini ako kakeit mwisho anan kakeit let nebo tetutiet en kaskalngutab etab raini noto nebo CELEB check tuget nebo kondoindet en kaskalngutab etab raini. Kuno Simon Arap Kirich Lifestyle mtoto wa nyumbani agoi next week kora sikobit inyoke mongelenjin ngo nekimiten kora tuan en wikit no nyone en tetutiet. Kongoi missing kobirwok Jehova amachonget komie